Hey guys, this is going to be a video about a fast B execute on Mirage. It's quick, only requires 3 people. There's 2 smokes, 2 flashes, and a Molotov. The smokes are necessary, and 1 of the flashes is necessary. The other 2 are optional. So I'll go through them. First smoke is the trickiest. You go up to this, and then you take a step forward. You're lined up with the wood, and so you're looking right at the corner of the pillar and the big stripe across it, and you go down and to the left. I use my crosshair to sort of tell how far. We'll run it a couple times in practice so that some of you guys can get feel for it. And then you step back and throw. Let's see if it lands. I've had problems with it. See, yeah, it hit. It hit like one of the edges, so let's try it again. That's the one. So it smokes the mid-arch, but it does miss sometimes. So if you've got a better smoke, anyone, let me know. I'll be glad to use it. Next one. Line yourself up with the lamp against the wall. Look at the lower left corner of the banister and then over just enough so that your smoke doesn't hit the wall. And that'll come down, that'll smoke like the get right area. Right there. The entry flash, to get yourself in, you line up that step with this bit of the wall. So like that. And then you aim not right in the corner, a little bit to the left, because if you aim at the corner, it'll get stuck. And that'll go through, flash out. The last thing is the Molotov. You go up to the door, you look at the top bit of the window, and then step throw. Molly's bench. And that's the execute. So how we set it up, we're defaulting. Maybe there's a couple mid. Maybe someone's watching A. Mid guys fall back, go apartments. Maybe there's someone underpass guy comes back. Someone, ideally we'd be walking from here. Someone would be holding an angle like this or this to make sure we don't get make sure no one flashes into apartments and kills everybody. And then wait for the smokes. Wait for the smokes to come down. Now, whoever's first will throw this. How did I miss it? I never missed that one. Whoever's first will throw the flash and come out this way. Jump out. These will be smoked. If this isn't smoked, that should flash them. And then you can just take fights. Like if it misses, it's going to land over there. That's what's going to happen. So there's going to be a little gap. So it'll be pretty easy to kill the guy. And then you wrap sight this way, check this area, and yeah, get to your post plant position. So that's the first guy. Second guy throws the other arch smoke, the easier one. Then has the Molotov. There. So that does take a day and a half to land. So like the first guy does have to maybe stutter step a little bit before going so that you don't get ops from cat. We'll work it out. Yeah, and then Molotov. Second guy follows the first guy, so let's say it's Staff and O-Town. Let's say Daff second guy, O-Town's first guy. Come here, clear sight. When sight's clear, go ahead, plant for apps. Because the last guy just stays in apartments. You know, throws this smoke flash. Ha! Smoke landed. And then comes back here with you guys. Helps trade bench if there's anyone. Trade window if anyone pushes the smoke. This is a good opportunity. This is a good angle to punish that. Once the bomb's down, you go watch the flank. That's how it works. I will call this if the CTs are double opping. This is a good call if we find they're opping, especially if they're opping mid and opping A. Let's see. Yeah, they're opping mid. Because what happens, so say I'm a CT, I have an op trying to help hold B. I can hold an angle like this or this. I mean, I'm not going to hit that shot, and then I'll be watching Van. That's what I would do as an opper, because if you peek, a rifler is very likely to be holding this angle. Or there could be someone here just getting ready to take your head off. So as an opper, I hold this angle. Or like up here, like this. So if anyone peeks Van, and then I'll come over here and peek this. The wondrous part about this execute is it totally abuses that. Smokes off these two angles where a rifler might be. And we're pushing market to here. We're not even really dealing with the back of sight. Like, bench will be mollied. If there's someone at that corner, the guy in apartments should make quick work of that, because this guy will be totally confused. There'll be a guy here, here, and here. It's too much for him to deal with. He'll miss his shots, and we can just take his head off. Okay, what else? Oh, if there's a op, say here, like there was in the game yesterday, they will likely come underpass or cat, both of which are super easy to deal with. I mean, if they come underpass, we'll have a player in apartments who can play all sorts of crazy angles with a rifle, and like no opper is going to peek this. If they peek it, it's going to be with a pistol, and AK versus pistol at that range, you've got a good chance, especially since they nerfed the P250. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, post plant. So how to play this. So say we get in and everyone's alive. So we have 3 pieces to play with for post plant. One in apartments is fantastic, especially if the bomb is planted for apartments. And then some kind of crossfire. There are 3 things to cover. There's, what's the word, market, cat, and apartments. Apartments can be held with one guy. We probably won't have an opper for this strat, but this is a fantastic angle to hold as an opper. You just have to make sure you don't get peeked from cat. Let's see, so this is the better spot. Hold this. Then you can come here, hold that, or either of these 2 angles. What else? If our cat guy dies, or if apps guy dies, that's a good spot. Other than that, like this is a good spot because or if so we've got apartments control. We don't really need to push cat. Cat's not very useful if the bomb's not planted for it. So maybe if we've got a guy here to watch anyone walking out, and also to watch like close cat. And then where would another guy go? Bench is good. If you've got an op, you can hold that. If you don't have an op, I'd rather you hold an angle like this. So watch the window, and then if say O-Town's here, Savage is there. If O-Town says I hear some in market, then you can, Savage, you can like pre-fire that so that when the guys do come out market, they're like walking and they're holding this. And that'll give O-Town some free headshots. Post plant, it's like CT side. Communication is key, and positioning. Oh, another good spot. This is a really nice spot because they can't see you, but if they jump out, you can see their head. So like if they jump out, you can spray through the box, get a kill. Anyway, I've talked long enough. That's the B execute. I hope we can use it to shut down some more of those double op setups.